GM. Welcome back, everybody, to Noun O'Clock, live at the Noun Square. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're watching the end of the 1375, this egg noun. We are not on FOMO or NOMO at the moment because this auction window seems to be broken, so we're over on the main nouns.wtf site for the time being. But we are still going to be over on nounoclock.live or nomo.wtf. Because we need to pick up Noma now number 1375 if you want to check that out for just 0.00069 ETH. That's 231 USD because ETH dumped like 10% in the last 24 hours. This beautiful, sparkly chip, 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury, which goes to funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. Speaking of the Yellow Collective, yellowcollective.xyz, it does look like the rainbow... This beautiful rainbow hot air balloon did go to 0xF40B for 0.026, but we got another one. 455 is another wonderful hot air balloon, 2 in a row. This one's got a pencil in the pocket. I know it looks like a cigarette. It's a pencil. So if you want to bid on this, you've got 23 hours and 57 minutes to do so. Go check that out at yellowcollective.xyz. We'll be talking more about that in just a little bit, but for now, Noun 1375 already has a 1.69 bid. It was only up to 0.27 at the start of the show, and I know because that was my bid. But so we are seeing a bidding war, and it is up. F7 jumping in and having it skyrocket up to the usual going price for nouns. 2.76 is where we're at now, overtaking that 1.69 bid from Lowbrow. That's a fantastic ENS, though. Lowbrow. That would fit right in with some of those nouns animateds that we have. But anyway, yes, FAF7 jumping in 2.76 ETH bid.
I'm watching on Noun Swap.
Should I watch on Noun Swap? I don't really use it much.
Yeah, my countdown's there. I'll give you, well, I guess it does. Highest bidder.
It is basically the same
wallet.
interface.
Yeah. The egg looks slightly nicer here. Apparently it's the 5th brightest noun ever.
How do you get that?
By reading the feed, the timeline. Someone put it out there.
Oh, like on Warpcast?
Yeah.
Man, how do you have more tabs open than me? I have stuff across 4 different monitors. What?
Yeah, I'm shopping rodeo and doing some moonlighting as well, so
Oh.
happy to be here. But yeah,
Well,
life isn't the same without FOMO. What the hell?
I mean, we still have FOMO.
I can't log into it. I don't know what the deal is.
But
I've
FOMO
had
doesn't...
no issues with FOMO at all. Like
Bizarre.
I'm
Maybe I should just
logged
clear
in
my
right now.
cache.
I'm logged in already on the Nomo site.
Have we been getting rugged as usual?
No,
No.
it looks like
this one we did.
on it looks like on FOMO nouns now. Then you need to sign in to even be able to vote, which is good. It prevents the botting stuff. But in the little iframe on the Nomo site, you can't do anything without signing in to the Nomo site and into the FOMO.
Yeah, in the frame as well, yeah.
Yeah. And so it's sometimes not signing in on the frame.
That's annoying. I was thinking about swapping that frame out for the Noun Swap site anyway.
But wouldn't that take out FOMO from the Nomo site?
No, oh yeah, no, sorry. I just swap out like the Noun O'Clock app part. Oh yeah. So yeah, the FOMO thing's still irrelevant. We'll still do the same thing. But yeah, I was thinking about swapping out the Noun O'Clock app for the
Yeah.
auction part.
Stick noun swap in there.
Yeah, because yeah, Noun Swap's being maintained, and it's nice.
Yeah. Or honestly, just nouns.wtf. I will miss. Well, it's broken at the moment anyway, but I will miss being able to see how much ETH people have left in their wallets. That was such a cool feature.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean that still does work, doesn't it? Maybe I'll just try and commandeer that repo, like
Either
we
one.
have with others. I'll see what we can do.
like we
So-
have every time we start using a tool and then it dies.
Yeah, like give it to me.
I'll
well,
do it
right.
I think we should
myself.
be able to, because it was 142 and deployer, I think.
Yeah,
Deployer's a
Snowberry.
little bit busy these days, eh?
just a bit. We've got less than 30 seconds, by the way.
That is a
Nounoclock.live,
fantastic mosquito.
nomo.wtf. Because it does look like we're going to be playing the feud. Doesn't Ben have control of the FOMO repo? No.
Not that one. I put in a PR though, so hopefully that's updated soon.
So,
It won't
as
be
you
there
may have
tonight.
gathered from the conversation that we were just having, we're not going to be able to really play FOMO the way we would like to. Because we did just get an update on the accessory. So I'm not sure if we're going to be getting a noun that we want.
Are all the accessories shuffled this time?
Yeah, it's probably just going to be the accessories shuffled. Just on
Okay.
on the noun though, like it's just for the minting of the noun. Like we'll see the real nomos, like the real nouns that were potentially going to be minted in the nomo frame. So like nomo knows what's up at this point, but this part doesn't. FOMO doesn't.
Okay, so we're going to have to mint a noun based on the head, body, background, and vibes. And if we don't get
Vibes.
Yeah, we're just gonna have
Well-
to vibe out which
Could
what the accessory might
Crystal work?
be. Nope,
Delphi.
already there.
Only if he's updated. the
I don't
packages.
think
I
indexing
don't
is
think
up
anyone
this
will
early.
have. Yeah,
No,
like I
'cause
executed the
Ben
NAS
executed the NARS prop at
accessory
4 o'clock in the morning our time. That's
and updated Nomo immediately at the same time. That's what I executed
Nice.
that, then I updated Nomo, so it was
Yeah,
ready
I
to
saw
go.
you ping Agami on Warpcast.
Yeah.
yes, NetNose.
Oh,
the
no,
the
yeah,
prop has already been added. The prop has been executed. The NARS trait is officially there, but we might only be able to get it as a Nomo because it's not
Yeah.
updated on FOMO anywhere.
We can't do
what
that
would be
first.
wild is if we do settle a noun that has the NAS trait and we can't see
Yeah.
it.
In
That would
3
be sick.
nouns, you mean?
Yeah.
Like normally I would vote up for this cow, but I don't know what the shirt would look like because it's not gonna be that.
Let's just imagine them all with the NAS accessory and see what happens. Oh, that's a good microphone.
Well, then we'll just take a skateboard and hope that it's aligns.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, if we get a skateboard head, then regardless of what the
guarantee you.
accessory is, then it commemorates the day that the NARS accessory was added
Yeah.
until such a time
Yeah,
that we can actually
In 3
play.
nouns, a skateboard head that
Three.
secretly has the NARS and it is not a gunk body.
And it's not
I
like how you specified that. You just hate that body color.
It's worked on occasion, very rarely, but not as much as I
Hey,
hate
hey,
Peachy
maybe-
Beanie. Oh, look at that, Peachy Beanie.
Maybe we'll get I like that color.
See, I like
So-
the
I
tongue
think
color.
that's
It's like Ferris.
of course
I,
you do.
I enjoy it. It's Ferris. That's why I like it.
Looks like smoked salmon in the sun after a few hours drying out.
It looks fair. It looks like rust. It looks Ferris.
Yeah.
Like this tobacco color, I
F-E-R-R-O-U-S,
could take or
like
leave.
iron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mind went to Bueller.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I realized the way that I was saying it, people are gonna think it looks like a Ferris wheel. Like, no, only if you put rust in a circle does it look.
Save BitBoy.
Oh well,
Oh
looks like we
shit, they
got a
did do
safety
it.
phone.
Well, no, we didn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
more.
right.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Right. We didn't.
I'm gonna go to nouns and let's
What
see
did
Well,
we
no,
get?
swap.
it's wearing
Oh,
the
it's
orange and
It's got a
Patricio.
orange
tie.
shirt, purple tie.
Actually,
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
actually
kind of
tie,
like
it's
that.
nice
I'm gonna
and
be honest.
horrible.
I kind of dig the way this looks. I won't
Me
lie.
too.
Well, hopefully we got
It
some
didn't look
Nomo.
good until we got the tie, but that's really nice. And yeah, hopefully we get to see Nomo. So if you're not there already, nounoclock.live, NOMO.WTF. Hopefully we're gonna see all of
N-
those pop up.
Nouns is a
Oh no,
flawless
not the
platform
Doom
with no
pipe.
flaws.
Nothing is loading, and I'm a little worried.
What did you do, Ben?
Well,
It's all your fault.
seemingly, yeah. I mean, it seems to be working. Let me just
That'd
inspect.
be
See what's
more funny
happening.
if you weren't the one who actually updated the repo. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. that joke only works when it's not actually anything you did.
Well, I don't know what's happening.
Moonsterd. Well, hopefully we get to see Nomo at some point in the imminent future. Until then, let's look over some. Well, I'm gonna open up Nomo in another tab so I can see if it pops up. And let's take a look at some proposals because we do have about a few today. We have 5 ongoing at present. Jesus Christ. The Nounter Strike prop is off to a very rough start. Or off to it's currently sitting at 3 to 84. Very unlikely that's going to pass in its current iteration. A lot of the feedback seems to be, the same as it was yesterday. The front half of the prop doesn't seem exciting to people. It's way too expensive. Lop off all of that, and they're probably going to be willing to fund the women's team because they've been doing so much awesome proliferation work there. So that does seem to be the general consensus. So we'll see what happens. USDC buyer contract 95 to 82, so that's passing. I don't see why anybody would vote no on that. Our UTTF also off to a rough start. Already hit that maximum quorum with 1 to 64, so it would need 124 to pass. It is not outside of the realm of possibility, but at the moment, it is unlikely. That ends in 40 hours, so we'll see what happens there. Again, I would talk more about that proposal and actually open it on the stream, but I am not sure if YouTube would like that, and I would rather not get us banned. So go and check out that prop yourself if you are interested. Again, like I do want to talk about it on this show, but we do not have content warnings on for this channel, so probably not smart. Nouns O'Clock giving nouns to 3 artists just kicked off. Already sitting at it's only sitting at 4 to 2, so anybody's game. And the Nounish Kit Pass is a global brand. I haven't submitted my vote for this yet, but obviously I'm a yes. That just kicked off. It ends in 4 days. If you want to hear all about this, go check out 2 days ago, or I'm gonna go submit a vote reason as soon as the show's over that links to me waxing poetic about this. But I am very much in favor of this proposal. They've done an incredible job on previous parts of this project. That was a lot of alliteration. And I think they're going to do a great job with this one. So I'm very excited. Go check it out. And that's all of the ongoing props we have. Still open for changes for another 3 hours is this Dodo prop. Again, full disclosure, I sponsored this one. So obviously I'm in favor of it. But it is pretty self-explanatory. It's rescuing an elephant that is at risk and potentially getting featured on the Dodo. nothing promised there because they are, their own independent thing. But this team has been featured on the Dota 3 times so far, and for basically doing exactly this. And there's no doubt that uh, they would almost certainly be featured again. So good for proliferation, but frankly, I care more about the fact that they're going to be rescuing an elephant. I think that's a very worthy thing for Nouns to fund. And then the V3 upgrade on the auction house, which again, that's just sort of like a bookkeeping prop. This is one of the props that needs to happen for Duna compliance. So I see no way that wouldn't pass, frankly, because if it doesn't, they just need to resubmit it until it does. But yeah, that's all the proposals. We did a lightning round, blazed through
Nicely done.
those. Well, we have talked at length about
Oh, I know.
pretty much every single one of these,
Yeah.
except for RUDTF, because it scares me. Which is, again, frustrating, because it's exactly
we
the kind
got-
of subject matter I would talk about, but
How long would it take Nomo to resolve the first noun, and does it have a NARS accessory?
it would have done it by now,
Oh yeah, it's nice you're done.
but I'm not seeing an update. It's still looking like the
Sail
the
over,
shiny
yeah.
chip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it hasn't triggered for some reason.
You can try to
Uh,
mint from contracts, see what it looks like.
On the Nomo contract.
Yeah, would that work?
And
It'd
that's
be
a you
yesterday's
question.
probably, no?
I don't know things.
You still watch FOMO for the accessory, even though it wouldn't have naturally been on whatever noun it shows up on.
Would it still show up at all? I don't think it would.
No, on FOMO now that the auction's over.
No, it wouldn't show up. FOMO needs to be updated before it will show up at all.
Oh, you're right. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole issue. That's the reason why things are off kilter, is because there is an additional accessory in the list.
mhm.
And that's why
But
nothing.
Nomo should be working.
Yeah.
Like we should have seen Nomo with all the nouns as they would have looked, even though FOMO couldn't see it. And then we should have been able to play and vote on one. And we should have been able to see the NAS accessory in there. But I don't know
Ooh, a
why it's
Nell
not
burger.
triggering. Digging now. Trying to find out what's going on.
Can you
Yeah.
play the Do It Live?
Maybe. I don't even know if I still have
Don't
that
worry
on
about it.
my.
That was enough of the joke.
Yeah, I don't have it on my soundboard, but I do have me doing an impression of Sonic, which should work.
Ooh.
Hey kids,
A
when
pride
life
pillow
moves too fast,
with
just do what I
disco.
do. Curl into a ball and die.
Seem to recognize that voice.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
It's almost like every single video game character has the same voice.
Chili dogs. Anyway, that reminded me of there was this moment at the Game Awards one year. This was like a decade ago. And there's two voice actors. If you don't know, if you play any sort of video game, there's two voice actors, and you've definitely heard both of them: Nolan North and Troy Baker. And they are in everything. They are so omnipresent that in games that have meta commentary like Saints Row, their voices are there as themselves. They are ridiculously prolific. They voice like every for the entire like 2010s. They voiced every like male protagonist character ever. And during or actually for most of the early 2000s. And so during that time, that during the Game Awards, Troy Baker was presenting like Game of the Year, I think. And he takes the mic and he was like, a lot of people ask me, how do I get started in voice acting? And it's actually very simple. Step one, buy yourself, set up your room and for sound and buy yourself a decent microphone. Step two, wait for Nolan North and I to die. Because they're everyone. Like every fucking protagonist is one of those two men, or Matt Mercer. He's also everywhere. Anyway,
Yes.
God damn it, Brett. Why did you have to call to my attention that I go on some random tangent every single show? Because now when it happens, I mentally
Randomly.
check the bingo box.
Pavlovian. Now
It
you
really
have to
is a
do
free space, huh?
it.
Yep,
No,
guaranteed.
it's not. It's not that I have to do it. I mean, I do. I would die of laryngitis, but it's not that I have to do it. It's that I notice afterwards now when it has happened. I never used to be so self-aware before. I don't like it.
How do you read the chain? If we just watch the contract on chain, can we see the accessory in the data?
What, like watching the Matrix?
Exactly.
Watching the code
Wouldn't it
cascade
just give you
by.
numbers?
Yeah, wouldn't it just give you numbers?
That's why I'm asking. Because we have someone who might know. A couple people might know. But no one's
I
responding.
I don't know.
I don't have an answer.
I'm not functional.
Well,
I'm decorative. You know this.
I was speaking of net nose and Mr. Body.
Yeah.
Booty.
Well, Mr. Body is God. That's Mr. Body Body's Mrs. Body's body.
He's
It's gone.
busy bidding 1111 with 1111 on yellow.
Wait, really? No,
Yeah.
he's not. No, yes, he is.
What are you
God
talking
damn
about?
it.
Yeah.
They don't show enough
Leg?
numbers.
Right. Okay.
It's just a 0.011. Need 5 decimals.
Wait,
That's drag.
5 decimals? Oh, it didn't show. Okay.
Well, how does FOMO read it?
How's FOMO,
oh.
Randy?
Yeah. And it's able to and give us 12 seconds to up or down. I want to be the Oracle. I'm the Oracle now is the new meme.
I was thinking about making a new one that we can use so that
Yeah.
when we update the assets, then we can go off that as well.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Would make it a bit easier for us. I made one for Alps. I was going to fork it and just swap the contracts, and then realized it was way more complex than I remembered. It's not that easy.
Isn't that always the way?
Yeah, I was
You
like, oh,
start
this was
working on
super easy. It's
something
just 1 or 2 files, and I got in there. I'm like, oh no, there's
No.
a lot going on here. You got to like copy all the traits in and do heaps of stuff. So I didn't do that because it's midnight here. So yeah.
Fair. Weak, but fair.
Yep. It's a shame this hasn't triggered. I have no idea what's going on.
I've got
really
Matrix
looks
Digital
like it
Rain playing on the stream
should
for this
work.
entire thing.
Oh, perfect.
NetNose is saying, sorry, looking into code and lost what Symbio said. Don't worry about it, NetNose. That is exactly what Symbio said. Was
Yeah.
can
Look
you
at the code and let me know.
That was perfect.
Yeah,
You're doing it well.
we're digging.
No, he was asking if
Yeah.
you could look at what we have on the screen right now and discern what's going on in Nomo. Only not actually this, but the actual code. That's why I have this playing, is because we're pretty much done with everything we were going to talk about. I'm just hoping we can play Nomo, but I'm gonna give it another minute or so, and if it doesn't kick off, I think I'm gonna call it because we did sort of speed run everything. I did not know this thing was going to tell me to follow the white rabbit.
Speaking of white rabbits, the skateboarding toad that's decided to check out rodeo. I see that you might actually like my current piece. Or not.
What?
Doesn't seem I can
On rodeo?
on rodeo. Don't look it up.
I will not.
I didn't put the not safe for work filter on it.
Are all
It's
the
fun though.
previous nomos that we're looking at on the screen correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, this is super
I was
weird.
thinking about how I was stupid not to mint some of them because I'm loving that chart bar.
Yeah.
And the
that's some good
mountain we
ones.
got the day that Nars passed, that was about as close as we could get out of the selection.
Yeah.
Sick mountain.
Yeah, it is nice.
And the CRT there. Milk and cookies. I mean, like, these should all be in my wallet, but I had no OP, so I have OP. It's just OP. It's not OP on EAT.
What? Yeah, what?
Optimism has their own token. But
I
there's
did not know.
Optimism on Ethereum as well. Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
DAO
that's the
token.
OP token.
Yeah.
You know what that is? Your Gitcoin reward stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Okay, sorry, my brain was broken. I thought you were saying that they had their.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it's a lot of words, token, OP. It's very much like degen 1, degen 2, degen 3.
Like nouns.
Like nouns.
Nouns. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
all different.
Or that what's the song? Irish Rovers. And
Green
on this twig there
alligator.
was a leaf, a rare leaf, a rattling leaf, leaf on the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and the tree, and the bog, down in the valley. Oh.
Yeah, if you want to be a voice actor, you have to be able to do that song flawlessly as a warm-up.
It's easy. It starts simple, and then you just build it.
Yeah.
Like it starts off with like, in this bog there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree, tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh. And eventually it builds up into like, and on that bug there was a hair, a rare hair, a rattling hair in the bug, and the leaf, and the leaf, and the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the tree, and the bug, down in the valley. Oh.
If anyone missed their free space from before, you can mark it off now.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I had Irish Rovers under the N, but I did not get bingo.
I'm rugging us. I don't care anymore.
Do it and play it. Play us
Everyone's
out with that
mean
song.
to me.
Stick around long enough to download that song and then play us out with it.
I don't need to. I'm not going to play the Irish Rovers. I'm going to play chiptunes because I hate everyone.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah. No, but actually, I think we done plumb run out of steam. So
did.
on that note, thanks everybody for coming to Noun O'Clock Live at the Noun Square. I've been Robot Fish Girl. We're gonna be back here tomorrow, hopefully with a fixed Nomo and FOMO. Tomorrow at about 7:42 a.m. EST. We moved about 10 minutes. Until then, hopefully the Nomo gets fixed. We'll update you over on Warpcast Twitter if it does. Otherwise, go check out the Yellow Collective Noun over at yellowcollective.xyz, collecting noun number 455. This beautiful hot air balloon, currently with a top bid of 0.011 from 1111. Otherwise, don't forget to check out all of the Nouns props. We have 5 that are ongoing live for voting right now. We can't go over one of them in detail on this show, so I hope you do check it out. And the rest are, we've got 2 that are ending in the next 27 hours. They're going to be ending shortly after tomorrow's show. So go check those out at wherever your preferred governance platform is. Statistically, probably nouns.camp, but could be Agora or anywhere else. So go check that out. Otherwise, we'll see you on Warpcast, we'll see you on Twitter, we'll see you on YouTube, we'll see you on Spotify, we'll see you on Rodeo, apparently, and most importantly, we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming, everybody.